All right, 7th grade, we're back, and I'm going to give you a little review on poetry before we start the Charge of the Light Brigade. Now, we've done poetry before. We've done a little bit of it in 6th grade. You guys should have some memory of this. Poetry is not prose, prose being normal writing without any sort of rhythm. The main distinctive feature of poetry is that we have rhythm. That usually takes the form of rhyme. Rhythm meaning you have a clear pattern of sounds and stress that are going through there. It's usually done through end rhyme. But you will sort of be able to tell it in your mind whether something has rhythm or not. That's why you can tell if someone's got a good rap or a bad rap. If, say, they have one really long line and then one really short line with their rhymes, they're not going to be doing very good because their meter is inconsistent. Meter being the number of beats in any given line of poetry. It tells us about the organization of the stressed sounds, which we'll talk more about in 8th grade. You don't need to worry about that just now. So poetry, we've got a clear pattern. You've got repeating sounds coming forth so that your brain can tell, okay, there's a logical pattern, there's a progression here. You're going to see a lot of repetition of the same sounds and possibly even the same lines to draw the reader's attention to certain points. That's the benefit of poetry and why you do these tricks of sound is because when you have the repetition, the human brain is going to focus in as these are the more important parts. You can make the reader focus in as this is an important idea for me to focus on. Now, this poem is also what is called a narrative poem. And we talked about this last year when we did The Walrus and the Carpenter, if you remember. A narrative poem is one that tells a story, meaning there is a clear plot to this. Events will occur. They'll probably follow something of a plot diagram, and you'll be able to tell that there was a story told within this poem. So, there are no questions for you on this video, 7th grade. This was just to help you review, remind you of a few basic things on poetry before we start. So you're going to be reading The Charge of the Light Brigade tomorrow. It's a poem by Tennyson, very famous, and if you watch the historical background information video, I'll go into some more detail about what it's about. Take care, 7th grade.